Placing just one wrong item next to your television could silently drain your wealth before anyone even notices. Hello, I am Master Quan. Today I want you to really pay attention because what I am about to share might be the reason why money keeps coming and going in your household, why no matter how hard you work, things never seem to improve. A television, often seen as just an entertainment device, is actually one of the most powerful energy centers in your living room. Every time it lights up, it sets the energy in motion, spreading through your home and directly influencing your financial fortune. But what truly worries me is that so many families unknowingly place seemingly harmless objects right next to their television. Objects that actually disrupt the flow of wealth energy. From familiar household items like clocks and large potted plants, to things that, the closer they are to the television, the faster they seem to cause your money to slip away. In this video, I will clearly reveal 7 taboo items that should never, under any circumstances, be placed next to your television. I will also explain each one with easy-to-understand, logical, and practical Feng Shui insights, so you will know exactly what might be happening in your home. And if you stick with me until the end, I will also share 2 special secrets to transform your television into a wealth magnet, helping you keep your money and open the path to long-term prosperity. Before we dive into the main content, let's activate the flow of wealth energy right now by saying this affirmation out loud. I welcome abundance into my home. And if you are interested in practical Feng Shui tips that are easy to apply and bring lasting abundance, be sure to subscribe to this channel so you will not miss any of the wealth secrets I share every week. And now let us dive straight into the most important part, the 7 items that should never be placed next to your television. These are things that may be silently draining the wealth energy from your home without you even realizing it. Item 1, a clock. A clock is something many families place near the television for one very familiar reason: convenience. You can watch your show and glance at the time without turning your head or picking up your phone. But in Feng Shui related to wealth, this kind of convenience actually creates a subtle kind of chaos, something that is hard to notice with the naked eye. A clock is never still. Whether it is a wall clock or a table clock, its hands are always ticking, second by second. This continuous motion creates a vibration of time, a steady, never-ending rhythm that always pushes forward. When you place a clock close to the television, which also changes constantly in light, color, and motion, you are bringing 2 strong energy sources side by side. Together, they create an overwhelming energy field that lacks balance. This kind of energy field directly impacts the emotional state of anyone living in that space. Your mind can get pulled into a state of restlessness, as if you are always chasing some invisible deadline. The room starts to feel more rushed, more intense, and it becomes harder to maintain a sense of calm. When your personal energy is constantly pushed like this, your ability to make clear decisions drops. Emotional spending, impulse shopping, or risky investments made without enough thought become far more likely. Just one moment of impatience can put all your financial efforts at risk. In Feng Shui for wealth, the clock also represents the flow of time, but it is not a gentle flow. It is a steady, relentless one. When you place such a symbol next to a central energy point in your home, it makes that area feel scattered, as if nothing can settle. Wealth energy, which needs stability to accumulate and grow, struggles to take root in this kind of environment. Money may come in, but it leaves just as fast, like water trying to settle in a bowl that is constantly shaking. Thankfully, you do not need a big change to fix this. Simply move the clock to a different location. Avoid hanging it right above or beside the television or placing it on the same shelf. Move it to a different wall or an area where it is not interacting with electronic devices. This will help the energy field become calmer and more stable. And when your central space regains its natural stillness, wealth energy has a better chance to stay, grow, and support both your finances and your emotional well-being. Item 2, tangled wires behind the television is one of the easiest places to become a mess without anyone noticing. Power cords, cable wires, HDMI cords, internet router cables, speaker wires, all twisted together like a nest of snakes. This kind of clutter not only ruins the look of your space, but it also creates a serious energy blockage. In Feng Shui, Energy, or qi, is compared to flowing water, light, flexible, and smooth when unblocked. But when tangled or obstructed, it becomes heavy, stale, and dirty, like water flowing over sharp rocks or getting caught in garbage. That is exactly what messy cords do. They interrupt the flow of energy around the television, which is already a high-energy zone. What is more, electronic devices placed close together create overlapping electromagnetic fields. When these fields interact in a small space, they produce low-level but constant energy noise. Your eyes cannot see this disruption, but your body can feel it. People living in these environments often feel mentally foggy, find it hard to focus, or experience scattered thoughts without knowing why. This mental fatigue and lack of clarity directly affect financial decision-making. It makes you more impulsive, more influenced by advertising, and more likely to spend money without a solid plan. When energy gets heavy and tangled, wealth energy cannot spread peacefully. It sinks, just like water pouring into a deep hole with no way to keep moving. This is one reason why many families, despite working hard, do not see their finances grow. It always feels like the money disappears somewhere, and no one knows how or why. The good news is, this area can be fixed with just a few simple steps. Use zip ties to group cords together, hide them with a cover box or cable channel, and avoid letting cords touch the floor. Because when energy is dragged down, wealth energy cannot rise. Once the area is cleared, the space will feel lighter immediately. The energy around the television becomes brighter, more fluid and open, allowing wealth energy to move naturally instead of getting stuck in a heavy zone behind the screen. Item 3. Items directly related to money, objects directly connected to your finances, like wallets, bank books, saving journals, cash envelopes, coin jars, or piggy banks, all have one thing in common. They store financial energy. These items need calm, privacy, and stability to help money energy take root and grow. However, many people place these items near the television without realizing the impact. Energetically, a television is full of movement. Changing lights, sound that turns on and off, rapid scene shifts, and strong electromagnetic waves. It becomes a vibration hub, and anything nearby gets pulled into that chaos, especially objects meant to hold money. When money-related items are kept in this zone, they absorb unstable energy. Money belongs to the yin category, calm, steady, and still. The television is pure yang, loud, fast, and shifting. These energies are opposites. It is like trying to rest in the middle of a busy street market. No matter how much you want peace, it just does not happen. In this environment, wealth energy becomes scattered and cannot accumulate. There is also a psychological effect. Human behavior responds strongly to visual cues. If your wallet, piggy bank, or cash envelope is in sight while you are watching television, it becomes a visual trigger. A food show makes you crave delivery. A shopping ad hits just the right emotion. A fun movie makes you want to buy something. Each glance at money sends a message to your brain. You have money. Go ahead and spend. Even when it is not truly necessary. To protect your wealth energy, this is a shift you should make right away. Move money-related items to a quiet, hidden, and steady location. A bedroom drawer, a closed cabinet, or ideally a safe are all good choices. These spaces shield wealth energy from noise, light, and constant motion, allowing it to settle and grow. This small adjustment can lead to big changes. When money is stored in the right place, its energy stabilizes. And when your spending is no longer triggered by TV shows or ads, you make clearer, more conscious decisions. Over time, you may notice stronger financial focus and lasting prosperity beginning to take root. Item 4. Water. Many families enjoy placing small fish tanks, tabletop water features, mini fountains, or even hanging paintings of waterfalls or ocean waves next to their television to make the living room feel more lively. This usually stems from a popular belief in Feng Shui. Water brings wealth. So as long as there is water in the house, prosperity will follow. But this is actually a major misunderstanding, especially when water is placed in the wrong location. In modern Feng Shui, it is not about having water. It is about putting water in the right place so it can nourish the energy of prosperity. And right next to the television is one of the worst places to put it. The television represents fire. And not just any fire. It is strong and constantly active. When you place water, which symbolizes the water element, next to such a strong fire source, the two elements clash immediately. Fire agitates water, and water in the presence of fire reacts like it is being boiled. It evaporates, becomes unstable, and disappears. This represents financial energy that cannot be held. It comes in, but quickly dissipates, like money that vanishes before you can even use it, swept away by sudden and unexpected changes. Especially with live creatures like fish in a small tank. Placing them next to the television is even riskier. The constantly changing lights, sudden sounds, and electronic vibrations disturb the environment. Fish become stressed, weak, and often die early. In Feng Shui, the death of any living creature in the home brings with it a wave of dead energy, which weighs down the atmosphere and weakens the financial flow of the entire household. A beautiful fish tank, where the fish keep getting sick or dying, is a clear sign that the energy in that area is wrong and things are out of balance. As for paintings of waterfalls, crashing waves, or fast-flowing rivers, these are extremely powerful energy symbols. A painting is not just a picture, it carries symbolic energy. Hanging images of rushing water, towering waves, or violent streams next to the television, which is already a chaotic energy hub, causes two strong forces to clash. The image of water surging out symbolizes money flowing out of your home, constantly moving, never settling. So what can you do to preserve the positive energy of water without harming your financial flow? The most important rule: do not place any form of water, real or symbolic, next to the television. Move the fish tank, the fountain, or the water feature to another area that is brighter, more balanced, and peaceful. Locations near windows where there is natural light, or areas chosen based on the layout of your home with expert Feng Shui advice, are often better choices. For decorative artwork, choose scenes of peaceful nature, mountains, green trees, blooming flowers, to stabilize energy and promote harmony in your household. Item 5. Large potted plants. Wanting to create a green, refreshing corner in your living room is very natural. Plants symbolize vitality and growth, so it makes sense that people would think placing a large plant next to the television will help balance the space. But from a Feng Shui perspective, when an object with strong life energy is placed in the wrong spot, it can throw off the entire energy field of the home without anyone realizing it. Large plants carry a strong, expansive energy. When placed in an area that is already full of movement, the plant absorbs everything going on, even subtle vibrations invisible to the eye. If the leaves turn yellow, the plant wilts, or it grows very slowly even though you take care of it. That is a sign the space is not suitable for living things. When a plant cannot thrive, it means the energy in that area is problematic, heavy, chaotic, or weakened. And when life energy goes down, financial energy tends to follow the same downward path. Beyond environmental effects, the size of the plant also plays a major role. The larger the item, the stronger its energy field. In Feng Shui, the homeowner should be the central energy anchor in the space. If a plant is too large and placed near the television, already a dynamic energy source, the plant's energy unintentionally dominates, pushing down the energy of the homeowner. When your energetic status is lowered, your ability to act with confidence, stay grounded, and manage finances is also weakened. You may notice difficulty making firm decisions, missing opportunities, or having unstable income patterns. To keep the space both fresh and balanced, the best solution is to avoid placing large potted plants next to the television. If you want a touch of green, choose small, healthy, energetically clean plants and place them in light, open areas that are not influenced by electronics. Any plants that are already wilting, yellowing, or dead should be removed immediately to prevent them from spreading sluggish energy to the surrounding space. Item 6. Heavy stone decorations. Decorative stone items, like marble statues, granite sculptures, or other heavy ornaments, are often placed near the television to add a sense of elegance. But Feng Shui for wealth looks at the nature of the material, not just how it looks. Stone carries a dense, cold, and heavy energy. This naturally creates a downward pull that slows the flow of energy wherever it is placed. Wealth energy only thrives in an environment that feels warm, bright, and gently flowing, one that lifts upward rather than pulls downward. Heavy stone, especially with rough or blocky shapes, acts like a wall that blocks the movement of positive energy. Even if you do not consciously notice this, your body will feel it. You may feel mentally sluggish, activities seem slower, and your drive to act on financial matters becomes less decisive. Heavy objects also tend to dominate the energy wherever they are placed. In a living room corner that should feel light and open, a large, heavy stone item weighs everything down. When placed right next to the television, already an active energy center, the compression effect becomes more obvious. Energy loses its flexibility, wealth becomes rigid, and financial opportunities struggle to enter the home smoothly. To enjoy the beauty of stone without hurting your wealth energy, choose smaller, lighter, or translucent stones. These carry a gentler energy and do not create the same compression. Larger or heavier stone items should be placed outdoors, on the porch, in the garden, or in open-air spaces, where their grounded energy can serve as a stabilizing force rather than blocking the development of wealth inside your home. Item 7. Small mirrors and reflective objects. Mirrors are powerful in Feng Shui because they do more than reflect images. They reflect and amplify energy. A mirror naturally doubles everything: light, movement, and energy, both good and bad. When placed correctly, mirrors can make a room feel larger, brighter, and allow energy to flow more freely. But even a small mistake, like putting one next to the television, can cause serious energy imbalance. Televisions rapidly change images, brightness, and color. Dozens of frames flash each second. When a mirror reflects this activity, it duplicates the motion, creating two constant sources of flicker: the television and its reflection. This overwhelms your eyes with stimulation, making the room feel jittery and hard to focus in, even if you are not directly looking at the mirror. Mental clarity is key in Feng Shui for wealth. Wealth energy settles when the mind is calm and grounded. But when a mirror reflects the television, it creates chaotic energy, like a whirlpool pulling everything into confusion. This shakes the room's balance, and financial decisions become less clear, driven by emotion instead of focus. It is not just about light. Even micro vibrations from sound and flickering images are mirrored and scattered. This turns the area into an energy disruption zone, where positive energy cannot settle and negative energy spreads more easily. As a result, the living room feels tense, not restful. People may feel uneasy or distracted without knowing why. That is why misplaced mirrors are often the reason wealth energy cannot stay. There is no calm space for it to grow. The solution is simple. Move the mirror near a stable light source, a window, a quiet corner, or a place with little motion. Ideally, it should reflect something peaceful, like a wall, table, or calm artwork, not the television. When mirrors reflect stillness, they help balance energy, brighten the room, and support financial stability. Once you remove the source of energy disruption, you open the way for wealth energy to enter and stay. Now let us explore what you should place near your television to invite prosperity into your space naturally. Number 1. A pair of elephants. If you are looking for something that carries deep Feng Shui meaning and also blends well with a modern interior, then a small pair of elephants is one of the most elegant choices. In Feng Shui, elephants symbolize wisdom, stability, the ability to attract good fortune, and protect wealth for the entire family. But what makes them truly special is not just their symbolism, it is how they help regulate the energy flow around your television. When placed beside the television, gently facing inward toward the room, the two elephants act like energy gatekeepers. The chaotic energy surrounding the television tends to scatter in all directions. The elephants help gather that energy, calm it, and guide it into a more stable channel. As a result, the swirling or erratic energy in that area disappears, and a smooth, balanced flow begins to take its place, allowing prosperity energy to move into your living room and spread naturally. To match a clean, elegant interior, choose elephants in white, light gray, or soft gold tones. These three colors carry gentle energy. They do not overwhelm the eye, do not create visual pressure, and blend into the space effortlessly. White symbolizes purity, gray is neutral and grounding, and soft gold represents noble energy, all ideal for activating wealth in a subtle, refined way. Position the pair on either side of the television, or right next to it but facing inward toward the room. This creates a welcoming and guiding energy effect. The elephants do not need to be large. Even small, graceful pieces are enough to soften the energy around the television without disrupting your overall decor. When placed correctly, you will start to feel the room become more peaceful, not just visually but energetically. Your eyes will rest more easily in that direction, and that calmness forms the foundation for prosperity energy to enter your home in a steady, effortless way. Number 2, quartz crystals. If you want to increase energy stability around the television without using decorative objects that are too elaborate, then a small piece of white quartz or rose quartz is an excellent choice. Both types of quartz carry gentle, pure energy that harmonizes well with modern living spaces. Very different from the heavy stones that weigh the energy down. White quartz is known for its strong, purifying properties. When placed near the television, it helps soften the constant shifts in light and reduces that restless, flickering feeling that often builds up in this area. Think of white quartz as a subtle energy filter. It captures the clean, light aspects of energy while calming and absorbing the noise and excess vibrations. This makes the space more stable and allows the people living in the home to feel more relaxed, focused, and centered, which is a key condition for wealth energy to gather instead of being scattered. Rose quartz, on the other hand, brings warm, gentle, nurturing energy. Placing it next to the television creates a soft energy zone that balances out the strong, intense movements of the television. It adds depth and peace to the space, creating a very noticeable sense of calm. And when the emotional atmosphere in your living room is settled and harmonious, prosperity energy is more likely to enter and stay for the long term. One of the biggest benefits of both these crystals is that they are energetically light. They do not weigh the space down. They are easy to place, and even one small piece can create a meaningful effect. They also work well with any interior style, whether it is classic, minimalist, or modern. You can place the quartz on your television stand, next to a lamp, in a decorative tray, or in a small corner near the screen. They do not take up much space but will contribute a clean, bright, and stable energy layer, something essential for maintaining a healthy wealth flow in your home. Now that everything has been properly arranged and the space around your television is lighter, brighter, and more balanced, this is the moment I want to remind you of something important. Wealth does not only come from what you place in your home, it also comes from how well you keep your space in harmony on a daily basis. Even a small corner that feels energetically balanced can create powerful changes in the fortune of your entire household. And if what you have applied today brings a sense of ease and comfort, that is your sign. It means the energy is flowing in the right direction. And when energy flows, prosperity will find its way to you and stay more naturally than you might expect. Before we close today's video, let us affirm your energy and invite prosperity with a clear intention. Say it with me. I open the path for abundance to enter my home and remain with my family. If you would like to continue receiving practical Feng Shui guidance, the kind that is easy to apply yet has a powerful impact on both your wealth and your peace of mind, make sure to subscribe to the channel. In the next video, I will share something special, the items you should absolutely avoid hanging on your living room walls. A common mistake many households make without realizing the consequences. Thank you for joining me today. I wish you clarity in every arrangement you make, and may the energy of prosperity lead your family toward lasting abundance.